to many places, I've seen too many things, but I have never seen just somebody who could feel me. Can you feel me now? Day after day after day, I'm thinking I should be out there making more. Believe me, it kills me to know I am deceiving, misleading. Gotta take you with me now. Can you feel the sun wash over? Let me show you who I am and what I've done. I should be making songs about all I've left behind, and maybe people would think she's got something that's alright. I think I'll pass this time away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the stream. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. I will take you with me now. Can you deal with the exposure? I can show you who I am and what I've done. I'll be making songs about all I've left behind, and people who won't listen don't matter much to me now. Can you feel this time? Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I'll take the stream. I'm not okay. I could do more than this. Away, over the ocean, away into the horizon. They won't take what I am away. Feel my devotion. I could do more than this.
Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Second Sunday. It's actually Monday, but I mean, it's a bank holiday in the UK, so it might as well be a second Sunday for all it matters, which makes it a very nice, relaxing day today, which is going to be continued by one Sunday, yes, which is going to be continued with a relaxing all the world gets added to stream today, probably. Greetings, Frauke and Landstrad and Raven and Shadow, and I think that's everyone I saw arrive. I think that's everybody. And thank you for the button day, take 2, Landstrad. Second superior even to a second breakfast. Yes, that is very much my thoughts on the matter. So, yes, we find ourselves back in an area where I apparently have absolutely no respect for myself, because I plan on terraforming huge amounts of this world. And over the weekend, I might have started with the the inflattening. Actually, that was today. I continued the inflattening below the other half of the caldera. Other half. Below here. I added another few chunks that have been emptied out. And one thing that I'm finding quite interesting is this continual pattern of grass not growing. I'm wondering if there's a rule somewhere that is preventing grass from growing, because I noticed it over here first. And this keeps happening. Yeah, it's got to be a light level thing, but I didn't know light levels affected grass. So that's new to me. And you say building a big pitch city is too much digging. I mean, maybe. It's nice to know that I have. I used to do bud switches. Oh. See, I learned something new even when I wasn't planning it. However, so what I'm thinking today is to daylight sensors. Aha! Is this area running along here and running along to that hillside. Yeah, I know, that's like 400 blocks. Actually, I dread to think how many it is, but hey, if I've got an inventory full of stone, let's see how many stone it takes to actually get to there. I'm thinking all of this is going to be a cliff. So, yeah, let's do something about it. And let's adjust the camera slightly, because I'm using the camera account to be able to work out where I am, where I'm going, and just how crazy I am. Although, to be honest, this level of crazy should be visible from orbit. The fact that I'm fairly sure it is visible from orbit suggests that, yeah. One thing I'm noticing is... Let's swap over to this screen so that I can do something. Ah, yes. That would explain it. I wondered why... ooh, heading to Pandemonium. Good luck, Landstrad. Nice, fairly steep cliff. Reduce the amount of time and materials needed for this section. Exactly. That might actually be the reason why I am pondering it. Well, that's one stack of stone, out of the way. Yes. You know it's bad when your madness is visible from orbit. Hello, chicken. That's 2 stacks of stone. And we're about... yeah. I might have been wrong. I don't think 400 is accurate. Yeah, 3 stacks might be fairly close. Whoops. Ah. And now we encounter the other problem with all of this. Some sections need a little bit of tree culling to resolve the landscape around them. Also, apparently, I need to sleep. Now, I brought a bed to the tunnel entrance. Something tells me I should have just kept it on me. Why no? Wait. I'm lost. I'm sorry. Sarcasm, we don't do around here. We've The inventory is deliberate. I filled up on stone so that I don't have to keep running back and forth to my stone supplies. I did not expect to add an egg to it. Quite how it's one of those, you know, this is my world, when suddenly you find that your inventory has an egg in it. It's just... Of course. There. Let's get rid of that. Something tells me I should have stayed closer to that. So let's take away some of these. And I've already goofed. Yeah, let's stay reasonably close to that section of land. Of initial shaping. And slip. Have I got fish in my inventory again? No. Okay. I read the slightly fishy, and I thought, is that Mickey? Is that sarcasm about my inventory again? There. Okay, so what we're looking at is nigh on 3 stacks and 10 in distance. Let's call it 3 stacks. So that's okay. It's not 400 blocks, so that's good. I can survive not having to deal with 400 blocks of cliff. Right. Actually, let's just start from this end. Only 200. Yeah, only. Today we shall plan out only 200 blocks of cliff. Only 200 blocks of cliff. Perfectly sensible. Pig, will you stop getting in the way? Attacking me? If I'm getting attacked by a pig, I'm going to worry that I've accidentally entered the nether. Go away. Thank you. You're not wanted around here, pig. This pig apparently wants to be involved in today's construction site. Or a lightning strike happened. Yeah, that would be the other option. Alright, let's see. Trying to think what I've just added to my inventory. Probably a flower. Either that or some seeds, knowing my luck. Flower. Let's bring the camera count over so we can actually see this section of cliff. The advantage of this area is we're only going to be dealing with a cliff that's like 10 blocks tall at most ish, so we can work in vertical sections, I think. And just keep going all the way along rather than having to sort of work out different ambulance work out large sections of it as what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Terrain. Let's just go with the word terrain. Up and down, yes, rather than back and forth. Yes, we shall go up and down instead of forward and backwards. There are now at least half a dozen people who want to murder me for that one. Vertical landscaping. Yes. This world shall be vertically challenging. Let's see if we can get to this section. Yep. And up, and down, and up, and down. And now I've got a Timmy Trumpet song stuck in my head, along with the Venga Boys. Because of course, it makes perfect sense to have that stuck in my head now. Oh, that block's gone forever. There. Let's bring this like this. There's another stack gone. Too soon. That's better. I'm trying to make this look reasonably interesting in landscaping shape. This is one of the problems with cliffs. They are not exactly the easiest of things to shape. I don't want it to be too consistent, because then it ends up looking like it's just lines of stone. But I don't want it looking too inconsistent, because then it would be inconsistent. I know I was going somewhere with that statement, and then my brain just went, nah, mate. Yeah, no. Not involved anymore. Don't care. Like, gee, thanks for just hanging me out to dry there. It's like, really? Could you not just help me for 12 seconds longer and finish the statement before you just decided not to be involved any longer? Lovely. It's nice to know that I can count on my brain just to, suddenly stop at the last moment. feel like I should probably start turning around the direction that I'm building in, if that makes sense. My brain has safety brakes. Really? I'm not convinced my brain has any form of safeties involved, given that it is currently involved in this construction. That seems a little bit suspicious. It's like, yeah, no. Really? You think my brain has any form of safety? Construction creeps the squirrels out of my hair. I'm pretty sure that the squirrels are just... No, they'll do whatever they please. Because squirrel. Speaking of because squirrel, pig. I'm not quite sure why, but... $53. Goodness. So many squirrels on that pub crawl. Let's... What are we looking at here? Straight line here. So let's put a couple more there, then a bit like this, and not like that. You know you didn't really want to do that. You don't want to do it like that. You want to do it like this. How's that looking? It's looking a little bit striated. Or, nah, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. It's looking like it's got too many straight lines in it. Let's go with that. Also, apparently this tree, when an oak tree and an acacia tree really love each other, they just grow straight into each other. Yeah. What? Let's see. I'm gonna have so much fun with trying to actually make this look sensible. But that said, let's sort out some of this because it doesn't look good at the moment. This is way too... Let's do a bit like that. That's a bit better. Kind of feel like this needs to come down by one, which of course means there's nothing there. And there's too many in a straight line here. It's better. Yes, that feels less like it's got too many straight lines in it. I mean, I'm not keen on the fact that there's like a perfectly straight diagonal here, so let's take away some of this. And add in that. Somehow I'm not at all surprised to see that statement. Oh dear. Well, at least we're starting as we mean to go on. With me making less sense than always, and let's remove this tree. That. And for those who may actually be curious, there is now actually a fall command as well. I decided that I'd done it too many times. It's like, how often can I fall? Many. It seemed to see seasonably appropriate, reasonably appropriate. So, I give up. Nope. To inform you that apparently today is going to be a no-brain day. As in, no brain. Wait. No, I'm pretty sure we don't have a release date for 120 yet, so I am not a cherry blossom. That said... Do you want to know why that's a command? There's another streamer who has a similar command, and it was kind of a running joke, and I know that a couple of other people will probably find it funny when they find it exists. Plus, how often have I fallen? Rapidly, repeatedly. And so, for comedy value, we now have a command. And apparently a sheep nearby. No. All I can hear is things going bar. And for once I'm not sure if it's the sheep next to me or Lamstrad going, what? Hey TGM. Welcome to Monday. Is this tree actually this tree hasn't been lopped yet. So let's lop it. And now I'm left thinking, is this tree a lop or a lopperite? No, it can't be a lopperite. It looks nothing like a murderous rabbit. Murderous rabbit? Also vibrates in wait for Friday. What happens Friday? Question mark. If I fail to notice timing of something, Tears of the Kingdom. Aha. Eight. Yeah. Meanwhile, I think I've got. It's been a while since that happened. Yeah. .4 live letter 2. Yes, I thought that was what was Friday. I lose track of these things, so I wasn't sure. I'm looking forward to. We must be coming up on 10 days to Firmament. So that's on my. Yes, it's coming. I'm still undecided as to whether or not I have a good enough PC to even play it, let alone whether or not I should consider streaming it. I believe the answer to should I consider streaming it is maybe. Actually, no, I think I liked that block where it was. I'm pretty sure I'm way beyond being taken away. Ow. Yeah, today is going to be one of those. Yeah, that command is going to rapidly rack up the numbers, I suspect. Have a good meeting, Raven. Or at least as good as you can. I mean, it's meetings. They're not exactly... There's... 10 minutes. Okay. Right. Sorry, I misconstrued. Today on queuing. No, that's not a bed. That's a chicken. Cluck. It's like, what? Still working on that by the time you're free here. Ah. One of these days I'll manage to get back the stuff that I was expecting to have in that hand. Sheep. You're making it very difficult to consider building here, sheep. I have no idea why I'm making this area quite so complex, but occasionally it's just one of those, yeah, I need a little bit of complexity in the land. Speaking of intro cutscene, I was about to say, that sounds like a pretty good description of reasons. I want to put a block there, but I don't want to put a block here. Ahem. I refuse to comment. That's better. Chicken. That's better. I have no idea why I've made it like that, but it's one of those, it'll be interesting. Right, now we can return to favourite cake is fake but looks nice. Oh, fake cave is fake. Yeah. It's entirely... I just felt like having something. How did I read that as cake? Looks more natural than a downward only slope. Thankful. I hope so. Plus I was left thinking that there's an awful lot of bland space to fill in around here. And given that these sections are going to be quite long, I needed something to make them a bit more interesting. Cake is tasty. Absolutely. Grass is getting in the way here. Let's do a bit of this. Oh look, there's another tree to remove. Yeah. Brilliant. Now I've got a random leaf in my inventory. Not anymore, I don't. Let's have a look. He's hoping that tree gets out of the way in a hurry. Let's see. That's looking very flat. But hopefully it won't look too flat once we actually have more landscape around it. Let's speed this tree in its departure. There, I think. No, too many. It's going to be a 3. Well, 3s are nice. 2s are... This section is not feeling right. Kind of feel like if I was going to put a cave in, I should probably have put a cave in along here rather than in where I did, because it's going to end up very, very flat along this bit. Oh well, can always put in a second cave. After all, Minecraft likes putting in thousands of them. Why shouldn't I? It's not quite the Caves and Cliffs update, it's definitely the Caves and Calderas update. Let's put that there, just to fill in some of this. Forgettable. Go away. Let's put that in. My inventory is looking an absolute chaotic mess again. which is impressive considering it started as just stone. And now it's all of this randomness. It's like, yeah. Gee, thanks. Thanks, Minecraft. Seems par for the course. It would be more par for the course if I was actually... I was going to say if I was actually removing things, but then again I've just realised I am removing parts of the landscape that get in the way. I'm kind of surprised I don't have any mutton at this point, from the number of sheep that have decided to hang around. Let's take that up a bit. I mean, we already ended up with one egg. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got any more of those from the chickens that have been hanging around either. I'm seeing lava down here. This is going to make life interesting, I'm sure. This section of landscape that's currently hidden behind a tree. You know what? I feel like that tree has to go. We can always put one back in later. Kill a tree, grow a tree. And apparently something... Right. Have a good meeting, Raven. I hope it goes okay. That lava looks like a later Scots problem. It absolutely looks like... You're probably right there. In fact, I might just cover up that area of land and just say it's a never Scots problem. We will see. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to deal with it. Where's my bed? Apparently I left it late enough that I needed to actually sleep. Yay for progress, Landstrad. You know what? I'm not... I don't think I was kidding. I might have been kidding with the amount of stuff in my inventory, however, but if we head over the top of this, past Geordie of the Forge, who is actually now neutered, let's put away you, and throw you away. Oops. Apparently I don't have any of those. Right. So the other thing I did was I spent a little bit of time sat in a boat. I'm in a boat. I'm in a boat. Yep. And our future Geordie of the Forge is now neutered. So at some point he will be getting relocated to his new home. Let's briefly... I was about to say, let's briefly use this tree to look at how this is going, but to be honest, why? I can always back up the cam account. It's like, why am I bothering to look at this by hand when I have a cam account that I can look with it? Yeah. Not entirely convinced. I mean, I'm liking some of the shape of this. So, I think for this long section, what I might do is just put a small overhang on the top of it. And some of it. how much of this landscape is there going to be. Actually, I mean, really, I went and picked up the dirt for a reason. It's so that I could trigger this trap gravel. Yay for block updates. Let's get rid of this hole in the world, because if I don't, I can guarantee that it's going to become a problem for future Scots. And future Scots is not in the mood to deal with random hole in the world. Present day Scots isn't in the mood to deal with it either, but present day Scots has the materials on hand. Let's get rid of this groove as well. Scotsman's new groove. Nah. But by the time I finish the caldera, I'll have moved on to something else that I don't know what I'm doing. I think is what will happen. Probably going to be finding is that I really should be doing something about lighting up this area as I go along, because you can guarantee it's going to become a mob farm, or at least a mob creation location. Mob creation location. Try saying that quickly. Several times fast. Do I have any? Oh, I do. I'm shocked. I actually still have 11 pieces of scaffolding. Scaffolding seems to be one of those things where I will start the week with lots of it, and by the end of the week, I won't have any, or I'll have lost more ways to fall. Yeah. This is the way we fall off things, fall off things, fall off things. This is the way we fall off things while trying to find the scaffold. One block you always break faster than falling speed. Yeah, that has always struck me as being slightly suicidal in its design, and makes me wonder whether or not the Minecraft devs were just feeling particularly brutal that day. Oh, apparently there's a hole there. Okay, fine. We won't remove that then. Yep, nope. Guess that's not coming out. Trying to keep this looking fairly net. Remember, kids, the ability to speak is not absolutely necessary. It is, however, considered to be useful, and I'm going to assume that it's raining. Another month in the pub crawl. Yay! Thank you, Squishy. You know, this is only caffeine and Coke. I didn't add any rum to it today, so why am I having why am I having trouble with words? I'm just going to assume Monday. Hey, Cal. The instigator of the new command. I refuse to comment on the grounds of personal injustice. It might be. And you can guarantee that, given what I'm working on, you will get to find out. Yeah. Okay, that was nearly that was nearly a mistake. I found the other side of the hole. Right, so remember what we said about future Scotsmen not wanting to deal with that lava? There's a very good reason for future Scotsmen not wanting to deal with it. That's because current day Scotsmen nearly fell in it now. There we are. Right. That should keep me safe for at least 5 minutes. Yeah. No. Not the super hot fun sauce. Or even the super fun hot sauce. Either way around. Wait. Both. Neither. None of the above. Let's see. Okay. So what I really need to do is be able to have a curving section that sort of doubles back on itself here. Curving section that doubles back on itself. That's I mean, it's an accurate statement. As descriptions go, it's going to be it's going to be accurate. Accurate description will be accurate. It's not exactly the most sane of descriptions, but then again. Really, why did I put that block in? Just as I wanted not to be able to stand there. Yeah, I know. All the squirrels basically take one look at the phrase sane and start laughing. Okay, so that's the sort of... Now I just need to figure out how to make this corner look realistic. Or at least not broken. You. Kind of wish. There we are. Those two. Really? We thank you, Minecraft, for causing that block to just yeet itself off into infinity. feel like I should... I really wish I knew why Mini-HUD just refuses to switch on when I'm in 2 copies of Minecraft. Obviously there's something in the way it reads button presses. It just wants to keep pushing my buttons. Somewhere up here, yeah. I care about the fact that I can see loads of zeros on top of this, because odds are I'm not going to light up the landscape, I'm just going to light up under the landscape. And eventually these trees will have a little bit of... I believe there's another hole here. Oh great, it's one of these. One of my most hated Minecraft sections. The one wide rift. It's like... I can understand the caves. I can understand the other caves, and more of the caves. But why did the one wide rift have to exist? Is it really the Noodle Cave? Because I'm fairly sure it's just a rift. Wow. Now I can't even place scaffolding in the right direction. And I've done it again. Come on. Double cliffs. Aha! That's what I thought I would see. Okay, because I know they had Noodle Caves as a descriptor for one of their cave types, so I wasn't sure if it actually was from the Noodle Caves in the World Gen types. I'm fairly sure that if I were to drop down here a little bit. Oh, that was useful. It was actually visible. The caves that literally are just these huge, long, thin strands running everywhere that you can't see because... Here we are. These ones. These long, thin caves that just go everywhere and look like they're... well, noodles. I thought that the original Cave Gen designation of those was Noodle Caves. Strixus appendages. Yeah, those two. Mental note. Do not dig down here. Where are we? Okay. I wasn't planning on digging down there anyway. Thank goodness for that. Right. Takes longer to load the what's the word I'm looking for? If you find out that I'm wrong, Calbirdie, let me know, because I've always thought that they were Noodle Caves, and I fully expect I am completely wrong. There's a ha there. A ha worries me. There's another stack gone. Ooh, I'm running low on torches. But then again, this is not exactly a build that should be heavy on torches. Says the man lighting up large sections of the world. Light up the world! three problems here. One, that looks crap. Two, so does that. And three, I'm not sane. Two of those were resolvable. Much better. How's this looking? Ooh, I like that. That gives me the overhang I'm looking for. Right, so... Whoops. That might have been a bit more of an overhang than I was planning. But, given that I'm planning on running this overhang quite a long way along here, I think we can do something with it. What I might end up doing is noise caves. 4 types: spaghetti, noodle, cheese, and noise pillar. Really? I wasn't misremembering. Wow, I'm a little bit shocked by that. Also, cheese? I mean... Cheese grommet. But, really? Noodle. Thinner and squigglier variant. Squigglier. For some reason, I'm left thinking, well, at least the squigglier version probably has wiggle room. Okay, some Cliffs update did turn the world to cheese. Aye, that it definitely did. I didn't even want to put that one there. Come back. Right, these sections I'm going to have to fill in, because otherwise I'm going to have to put loads of torches here. Already identified that I'm currently running at a torch deficit. Today in World of Cheese. Let's sleep before we end up suffering from cheese. Pocket areas of the underground that come in various sizes. Cheese caves offer large and open spaces, being the largest cave type of the game. Frequently generate noise, pillars, and expose many ores. So those are basically the absolutely massive cave ones that turn up in the world and basically make you think that that's less cave and more future cityscape. Noise pillar look like large dripstones or speleotherms, but usually consist of stone. Noise caves, making caves. Okay, those are the... is that what the pillars are called? Speleotherms. Stay on, learning new words for things. I've not encountered the word speleotherm. Sounds awesome. Problem is, every time I add one of these, I then have to... fill in all the way up. Whoops. Get up. Ready? Oh. Oh, come on. Thank you. It's probably going to need filling in from the front as well. Let's have a look. How did that look? It's one of those things that just stuck in my mind as a really they have a name for this generation type, and once this information is in my head, occasionally the squirrels will play with it, but most of the time they'll remember to actually file it somewhere so that I can remember it later. That one's wrong. Okay, I like that. It's got sort of a nice shape to it now. Now I just need to continue that for another number of blocks. Why? Why do I do this to myself? That said, I mean, we've come quite a way. Today in Adventures in Cliff Building, about 1 stack's length. Yeah. Adventures in Cave Building, Cliff Building, and why? Right. Now that we know the rough dimensions, I can probably just add in I can work upwards again. I hope. I know I was working downwards from the start earlier. Whoa, no, 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 no. I've gone way too far backwards there. I should be keeping this straighter. If anything, I should be bringing it forwards a bit. Yay, more flowers to fill my inventory. That's an awful lot of flowers. What type of biome is this? Just plains. Oh, okay. I thought that number of flower types, we were starting to play with one of the other biome types. More flowers to feed the bees. Feed the bees. 2 flowers a bag. Wait, what? I'm not going quite insane. This is normal. Thank you, Kelbirdie. It's one of those, I'm really hoping to come up with something that will look like this area was just blasted up from the earth as part of the caldera and has a reason to exist. Because otherwise, it was all going to end up being very, very boring back here. But equally, I don't want to spend my entire life building it. Because there's like 1.5 trillion tons of this to build. And that would be a optimistic estimate of just how big this landscape is. Dang it. Come on. There's a hole there. That's not helpful. Actually, let's flip that. Because I'm working upwards here, therefore I need to... There's another hole here somewhere. I can see it in the camera count. If I wiggle my butt here, I can see that it's several blocks over and a couple of blocks down. Oh, it's down there. There it is. Wiggle my butt on the camera. Well, I mean, it was one way of spotting where I was. Those two out, that fits better. Yes, that... no. Like so. No, I only wanted one there. Yeah, something like that. I mean, you've got to find yourself somehow. Stay on methods of finding yourself. Something tells me I should just assume that I'm going to have to spend a large amount of time getting some more torches in a minute. The problem is, I do not have any charcoal left. That's right, I'm not entirely sure. Keep going, Landstride. Good luck. Elevate it down to a 6 circle takes forever. It could be worse. Could be using DLR. No one in the right mind uses... Actually, I was about to say, nobody in the right mind uses Doppler's like Ray, but actually quite a lot of people. Has the elevator music. Could be the circles of hell instead. I mean... Give them time, they'll probably come up with a way of actually adding that into one of the packs at some point. Let's see, where are we? Come here. Great, now I'm seeing things. I could have sworn I saw a set of future Gordons out the corner of my eye. We're getting there. We are slowly, possibly, maybe getting there. Dear God, this thing's huge. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore, Landstrad. Let's assume that I don't know. I swear the cliff jumped out in front of me as I was flying downwards. That wasn't a fall, that was a crash. Granted, I'm not entirely sure what the difference between a fall and a crash is. A crash is falling without style. Quick, somebody ask Buzz Lightyear. Actually, it's probably Woody that would know. I'm entirely convinced I am going to survive this one. Yeah. I don't know why I'm walking backwards to get a better view of this, because I still have the camera count on. Because I'm so used to being able to just standing back. It's like, yep. Stay on standing back. And I'm out of stone. Right, let's get rid of some of the random crap in my inventory. I thought that would get a laugh. No, I do not need that wheat. Am I going to need more dirt? We can come back for dirt later. Now, I'm fairly sure there's a way of getting different messages in the Stream Elements bot. So one of the things that I do plan on doing is trying to figure out that, because I can't remember how to. And maybe having 2 or 3 different messages, because otherwise that one's just going to become quite boring given the number of times I fall. So we need to... Oh, no, that's not what I was working on. I was working over here for a second. Because I was thinking of putting that little ridge there. Yeah, that's... If I'm going to do that, I feel like I should probably have a ridge on the top. This is almost got almost as many ridges on the top as the clean ones do. Tree. To be honest, I think probably one of the things that would be more likely to get added is less a fall command and more of a walked into it or flew into it command, because of the number of times things just leap out in front of me when I'm attempting to get somewhere. That's better. That. Ow. Yep, regular. George command. Something for all the cliff face plants? Yes. Don't mind me, I'm just going to scrape my face off on the cliff sort of thing. Oh, typical. Oh, that one didn't. It's too straight. There's 3 in a row here. Where are they? It's and a healer was asleep at the button. Oh dear. Nope. Okay, let's go that way with it. Really? Double. Yeah. Oh. Right, before I get down off of this scaffolding, how does that area look? Take 1 out of that. I know. It's a ridiculous statement to make that it's too straight in Minecraft, given it... Tree, get out of the way. Given that Minecraft is basically just incredibly blocky. Tree, if you don't get out of my way, I will make you get out of the way. I need to get up on top of this. Let's make it. Let's see what we end up face planting on this one. Right, where was it I wanted to add? Left a bit. This is too straight again. In a world made of blocks, so that it is completely straight at the best of times. Ooh, that's a good idea. Turn the tree into charcoal that I need. Like this world is full of blocks. Of course, it's got things that are really straight, yes, but that doesn't mean that I can't actually get annoyed by it and change that. I'll get you and your little dog Toto too. Yeah. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. Nice, but too tall for the width. So let's make it fatter. Wow, am I going to run out of stone again? I should have just filled my inventory with stone. This is the way. This is the way we run out of stone, run out of stone, run out of stone. This is the way we run out of stone early on a Monday. Which time? Also, welcome back, Raven. That's better. Where's my bed? Right, let's sleep before I end up driving myself crazy. He drives me crazy. He just can't build. He's got no clue and he's completely mad. I don't know if that just in no way, shape or form actually worked as a statement. There's nothing new. How's that looking? Yeah, like that. That actually now brings that a bit more above ground. Let's do a little bit more. Ah, no. Random chaos is basically what I do. There's a hole here. Let's try not to fall down it. Random chaos is my mentality. I like that. That actually has a good reason for the ridge below existing. And now we could actually continue this further up and straight through this hole. I do not like those flowers. Those flowers look like a creeper out the corner of my eye. Yeah, this ridge could go further up and actually line. Yeah, that. Yes, maybe. Have we got enough stone to keep going with it? This is going to cause me to jump off of a block by accident and straight down a hole, so I was about to say, somebody said place your bets on how long it's going to take me to fall again. So many holes in the world. I mean, I know that the holes in the world all exist because I haven't built this section yet, but it's just chaotic. Yeah. Really? No, no. That's just too straight, too straight. That one's got to go. Did I just put back the block that I just took out? I don't know. But then again, I am aiming for a ridge, so a straight line is a ridge. A ridge is a straight line is a ridge. Yes, something like that. Let's do. Something like that. Yeah, that sort of fits for what I was aiming for, but it kind of feels like it needs to be wider. And that's me out of stone. Fortunately, I think we can just glide down to where we need, where my stone supplies are, or the local stone supplies. There we are. That's another barrel empty. That's getting disturbingly, worryingly low. Hello, Cyber. Welcome to Monday. And since it's a bank holiday Monday, you're welcome to it. We all are. Welcome to Second Sunday. Second Sunday sounds like it should be one of those things that you see on American TV with all of the football series. Yes, it's Second Sunday. Second Sunday sounds like a Hobbit festival. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure the Hobbits would definitely like that one. Okay, now that feels better. It's got the sort of right width to it. Second Sunday makes you want a dessert. No, I did not want to put 3 pieces of stone there. I wanted to place 3 pieces of dirt there instead. I'm not actually planning on putting much of this dirt in place yet. I just want to see what this looks like with dirt in place so that I can work out if it's wide enough, thin enough, or tall enough. And I'm out of stone. That's dirt. Let's not forget a pre-Saturday. Ooh, pre-Saturday sounds like an idea. Since I don't have enough inventory space for all dirt to replace the stone with, or is it the dirt to go on top of the stone, let's fill in some of this stone so that we've got rid of the stone to place the dirt on top of. There's some logic in my statement, and if anyone can ever find it, kindly take it out the back and maybe consider murdering it, because that was not logic. Sure what it was, but hey. Where are we aiming for? It's another stack gone. And another stack bites the dust. Another stack bites the dust. Oh yeah. No, that one. I have no idea what this looks like from the front. A little bit more chaotic than I was aiming for. Okay. Help! I've buried myself in a cliff. Let's see. There was a Freddie Mercury impression? I don't know. I wasn't aiming for a Freddie Mercury impression. Why was there a Freddie Mercury impression? Which bit of it was a Freddie Mercury impression? I'm going to declare that if it was a Freddie Mercury impression, it was an unintentional one. Oh, really? Again with the I don't know what I'm saying most of the dang time. This does not look good. This does not look good. That looks better. Really? Shit, we gotta get up on. Ow. I think I did. Where's that? That one needs to go. And apparently I need to sleep. Well, apparently I don't need to sleep because it's not quite dark enough yet to let me sleep. Let me sleep! Thank you. Even the bed is running away. Down or up? Down or up? Down or up? Up. And of course there's no blocks behind it. Why would there... Now I can't even see the block I'm trying to place, let alone replace. Okay. That feels better. That's more the shape I was looking for. Apart from the hole above it. We'll get that later. Probably by falling through it. Where are we in relation to what I'm aiming for? Of all the statements, that one makes less sense than usual. Right, if we're aiming for over here, because this is a reasonably sensible target. It's a reasonably sensible target because it's part of the cliff that already exists. I mean, that seems like a perfectly good reason for it to be the target. It's the section of the cliff that exists. Yeah. But fun thing is, all of this is going to have to be... So, yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to do with some of this area. And the reason I'm hesitating mentally is because I've seen sections here. Where is it? There's one here through this. Where is it? There. There's a flipping piece of grass that is sticking through the wall of my tunnel. Why, grass? Why? Why must you do this to me? Actually, this is my road level. Goodbye. Now I no longer have a grass problem. Now I have a 3 blocks of stone problem. Problem solved. Exactly. What grass? No. Is there another hole? Lovely. Apparently, my caldera is built on top of huge areas of hole in the world. Part of me is like, yeah, I could have told you that. I've been building into one of them. That's where the huge cavern under the city came from, Scots. Remember? The thing that you haven't been back to and really should, because there's like all of those crystals that you were growing down there and about 17 trillion tons worth of lava that needs to be placed, and... Oh god. I'm never getting this build finished, am I? Not even halfway through the year. Good point. So maybe I have a chance. Yeah. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. Then again. I dread to think how high that number's going to get. Yes. Yeah, yes is definitely an answer. Yeah. As long as the pub crawl command stays at a higher number than the fall command, I will be happy. Because at least the pub crawl command being higher than the fall command gives an excuse for why the fall command exists. Why is there a fall command? Because all of the SLA were on a pub crawl, and they kept falling. Honest to God. No, maybe, possibly. Not quite the answer. I was. How? What? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Nope. Wrong window. That's the one I was trying to move. Yeah. What am I? It's like one of those. What am I stood on moments? Come on. I wish to build here, please. I mean, I was planning on... there may be a no blame command at some point, because we don't do blame here. An insane amount of cobblestone stockpiled, and an easy way to make stone for pretty is time to make the start of your factory. You didn't spend all of last night. Really cool mountain to plant a windmill in front of. Part of me is like, if you couldn't find a really cool mountain to put it in front of, just make your own. Except I'm very well aware that not everybody is as insane as I am, and so making your own might not be the right answer. But then again, I mean, you now have almost infinite amounts of stone, so maybe. Oh, there's a... How did I fail to build this section? Terraform. That's where you modify landscape as opposed to building your own, isn't it? Whoops. Don't mind me. I'm just terraforming. Terraforming my sanity. I plead the fifth. and maybe I don't think I have the space and time to build somebody else's landscape for them. Not entirely sure I have the space and time to build my own landscape for me, let alone somebody else's. Nope. Is it getting dark? Or is it just me closing off the areas that are lit up? No, it is getting dark. Right, time to sleep. There's an awful lot of... Oh, well. I don't know where that statement was about to go. Go Dutch and turn a sea into a lake and some highlands. Yeah. Yep. That might be a later section of this build. At some point, I'm still considering that I probably should take over an ocean temple. If only for the fact that I really want to start building with some prismarine at some point in my life. Yeah, it's starting to fill in neatly. Now, I know we've debunked it, but I'm actually seriously pondering that a world with large biomes would be a nice thing. And by debunked it, I mean we've proven that this world isn't set with large biomes, despite the fact that 98% of it is savanna. It's like, how much savanna? Yeah, exactly. I did not choose large biomes, Minecraft. Why am I in large biomes? This is going to hurt in a minute. Where do I need to be? Here. Yes. Cherries hit. Probably go to large biomes. Not a big fan of big builds with something big grass. Yeah. That I can definitely understand. Equally, when 120 hits, I will be spending some time going to find some nice landscape in this world. But then again, that's why we've or why I spent that time completing the map. The large-scale map of the world is our effective building zone. Did once attempt to build a city in an amplified world, but you squirrel-brained away from that after a few days. Careful, Cyber. Squirrel-brain is a registered trademark of my insanity. What am I doing? I don't know. I find it interesting that a colleague at work once actually quite literally did describe me as squirrel brain. And that kind of stuck. It has become both an acknowledged concept and a welcomed moniker. Why try and hide from the fact that I am a squirrel brain? Dagnabbit. I'm going to regret adding that command. Fortunately, I suspect I'm only likely to end up doing things that trigger it on Mondays. Where am I? Oh yeah. It's like, where was I building? I feel the need to bleed. No, right. The reason I'm filling downwards from the ceiling in these areas is because I just can't be bothered to come back later and try and light them up, because it's going to be bad enough to remember to, or bad enough to actually get round to lighting up all of this on the inside as it is. What am I afraid of? Large areas full of creepers, making my builds slightly more holy. This is too deep. I'm on the wrong side of the cliff now. Well, that didn't help. Aha! Okay, everyone remember where I left this hole. Statement.
They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of world.
What are you afraid of?
I'm lost in old ways.
Damn it, Raven. I thought you were still in a meeting. No. The problem is if I don't do that, it's going to be very, very flat. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to... Right, fine. Here's where I hope I have enough stone in my inventory to finish this. Oh, thank goodness. No! Ah. Fantastic. I was about to say off by 2, but no, I actually have enough. Right. Let's fill in the hole in the cliff that we just left. Right. Oh, I need to fix the top of that section. Yay, scaffolding. It's guaranteed not to cause me to accidentally fall off of it. Really? Thank you. Dang it. I think I'm nearly out of scaffolding again. Oh, no, I've still got the 11 I started the day with. It's just like, I'm just so... I'm so poor for scaffolding. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I needed to go over here. Yeah, that just doesn't look right. So let's make it look worse, actually. Not yet. Nearly, I think. Yeah, I just need to bring that all the way along to the edge. I hope. Maybe. No. You were showing that block. Thank you. Just bring it down like that. Take out that one. Not entirely convinced I like this bit. Maybe I do, because taking it out is going to cause me to find sections of cliff that I just... We're off to find some chaos. Oh, the madness and things I don't know what's going on. I don't want to... And take those two out. That one. And... Yeah. 4 in a row? No. And of course, yep. Just, yeah. I know it's ridiculous, but I find the straight lines of bits that I've built just annoy me. And yes, I'm very well aware that this is my... There's a hole in my roof. There's a hole in the roof of my cabin, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the roof of my cabin. And again. Why are there holes in my roof? Right. That looks alright. There's no holes in the roof over here. That doesn't look very well supported. Well, I'm out of stone. I'd like to fix this, yes. Where's this? Oh, that's empty. That's empty. That's not. Wow. We're starting to run low on stone again. That's not good. I don't want to run low on stone. I don't want to spend time having to just constantly mine ridiculous amounts. Can I borrow your stone creation thing, Squishy? I know it's create. I want it in this world. Vanilla needs an easier way of creating stone. Other than, you know, mining out most of the planet. I mean, my pick already hates me. I'm vaguely curious now. I'll answer this question in a second. Great light! Great light! Oh, the light of knowledge. Cobblestone generators and furnaces. The problem is the cobblestone generators are generally either TNT dupers or require you to spend your entire life AFKing at them. And so far in this world, I don't generally spend much time AFK. Which will probably surprise people. I think that almost all of the time in world has been active. If there is, I don't think I'm aware of it. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm trying to actually infer a reason for this kind of sort of ridge. Because there's a ridge line here, and then it goes off in this direction, so it's like it kind of would make sense to sort of indicate that this actually had a Stony Broke reason for actually being a ridge. Stony Broke? Stony Broke. Cobblestone, 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 got stone over dirt. Ah, okay. So I'll say, why am I getting so many messages from Patreon? And I've just realised it's Monday. So, clearly it's Joel and Pix catching up with themselves. It's going to be stone over dirt, so let's take that out. How's that look? That looks just wrong. No, wrong. Just no. Right, let's give this a better curve in this corner. And why is there a block here? That's getting better. Let's do that. There's a very square corner here. How do we resolve that? Do we resolve that? Yeah. Many straight lines. Nope, don't like. You. Oh, I know why this doesn't look right. It's because I've never actually built this corner out. Derp. This is all still, for want of a better description, natural. I haven't actually gotten around to affecting this corner of the world in my own special way. I haven't gotten around to affecting it. Right. I'm gonna run out of stone at this rate. Let's take that one back. Yeah, no, that, there. Mm-hmm. Look, let's take. Yeah, no, that looked good before I did any of that. How's that? Better, but with a square there. Okay, that's got it. That's nearly got it. Which bit is it that's annoying me? This one. I don't know why I'm focusing on the interior of this tunnel yet, because I haven't actually started thinking about the interior of this tunnel yet. And that is another day's build. That might actually be next Monday's build. Whoops, that was a waste of two fireworks. Yeah, I might have to actually make one of these caldera Mondays. I know I've said it before. One of these caldera Mondays becomes this tunnel being decorated out, which, because it's something that people will traverse through, is going to be a high detail zone, as opposed to just a low detail zone like all of the areas around that we've been building. So all of this is pretty much done. It needs a dirt pass, but it's not going to get like thousands of tons of slabs and stairs and stuff to make it look really, really high detail. I don't need to make this high def. The tunnel, I need to make high definition. Or highly detailed, or whatever you want to call it. I think most people would call it insane. How do I get back into the caldera? Oh, I don't know. I know. I left myself a new tunnel entrance. Because I wanted to collect a large amount of dirt. Wait, what? Why is it... That... No! I've just seen the time. That can't be right. Ow! Yeah, definitely need a Scots is scraping his face off of something command. The second takes a bits mod. I am not attempting a caldera with chisels and bits. I am not attempting a caldera with chisels and bits. Right. That's better. I'm above ground. Yay! Okay, let's start terraforming. Fall command needs to be modified to take velocity damage against the environment. No, I think there will probably be a George command. Seeing as how I think you suggested it, Landstrad, as being a George command. It'll definitely be a George of the Jungle. Splat. Splat is an alternative. Yeah. Watch out for that tree. Except it'll be, watch out for that cliff. Or whatever large-scale object you smashed your face against again. How much of this is... large portions of this are hollow. I was about to say, of course large portions of this are hollow. It's the flipping caldera, you twit. Scott, brain, please, engage it. It's getting embarrassing now. There's an old Daffy Duck cartoon. I think I can't remember which one it is, but he's basically sort of attempting to be Robin Hood. And there's a lovely gif, which is basically a section from that, where he's swinging from tree to tree, except it's more swinging from tree into tree, into tree, into tree, into tree. So it's very much a Daffy Duck, George of the Jungle moment. Okay, that's a very straight line, so that's not going to be left like that. And yes, I am very well aware this is Minecraft, and straight lines are what it does. That doesn't necessarily mean I have to be happy with it. Let's make this a little bit... There we are. Now we can get back over to this side. If that's the Daffy Splat gif, I've got that one stored on a server at home. But I will definitely check it, because I suspect, if anything, that might be what what the Splat command might be related to. That's shears. That is not dirt. That is definitely not what I'm attempting to build with. You can't build with shears. I mean, I suspect you probably can, but not in the way that I'm attempting to. This is very flat, so let's do some of this. Why is there a hole in the world there? Probably because I haven't filled it in. Oh, there's a lot of... I've built just about everything. I mean... I was about to say, I haven't built with creepers yet? But that's a statement that just makes me... No. Building with creepers is not a good... No, not gonna try that one. What's my fireworks farm made of? Point. Snowmen? You know, you don't have to be so brutally accurate. Let's sleep. Come on, I'd like to sleep. I've got like 5 minutes before I have to engage pretties mode, and I'd like to actually make this semi-pretty. I must admit, there's another reason why I keep mining out under the caldera, and that's because it gives the grass time to grow on top of it. Look, surely it must be nearly time to sleep, particularly with it raining. Come on. Aha! There we are. 2 pixels. Yeah. You can sleep a little bit earlier when it's raining. I think it takes... Well, there's holes in the world here. I think it takes pity on you. Otherwise pretty mode will drown. Pretty's mode won't drown. Pretty's mode will just have large amounts of puddles in it. I mean, we all know that I have it set so that... Oops, no. The puddles option is switched on in Complementary Reimagined because it looks awesome. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes Pretty's mode can look really good when it's soggy.
I'm walking slowly towards you.
Let's start bringing... I think what I really want to get done is the grass... yeah, this area. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think my brain is reaching segfault level, so... No, that wouldn't be there. Oh, really? Come on. And of course, there was a piece of double tall grass there just to mess up my build. No. Yes. There. A bit here, and a bit here. It does get... I think a moody Pretty's mode can look really good. I'm just not sure I really want one today. You get some dirt. You get some dirt. So I'm doing the Oprah meme. you get dirt, and you get dirt, and you get bees. Or something like that. I think I'm cracking up. I'm losing it. I preferred it that way around. Okay. That I like. That I like. Let's get down here and do a little bit more around here. I'm getting close to wrapping up point, so I need to justify my time to myself. There's something small moving around. Have you tried defleeing it? I think you'll find that the small thing moving around my build is me. Although, we're coming up on the time when it is time to flee with extra flee. Also, Hairtle. Nope, these are solid. That one. Nope, not there. You get a bit. Let's just put... That gets one, that gets one, that gets one, that gets two. Might as well put one there then. I should really come through and add in some gravel, I think. He says, having previously stated he wasn't going to go heavy on the detail, on the high definition detailing of all of this. I'm not losing my marbles. I never had any in the first place. Those two. That one. Who? There. There. Ah, okay. I am not aware of these plugins. That needs corner, that needs corner. You. Might as well put you on there. Similar to BTTV. Aha! Okay, BTTV I have heard of. Yeah, but somebody get out there. There. Oh. Cramp in my hands. Let's do that. Okay, but here. Yeah. It's... I will admit, I have only just noticed it's not working for me either, so I don't know if that emote's been tinkered with at all, or something. Let's hide that. Stone over dirt rule. Please ignore the chicken running away. It's obviously noticed the time. Run, chicken! Run! Chicken go chicken. Chicken go chicken. Yeah. Nope. This will help us actually start to see what this is going to look like once it's actually embedded into the landscape rather than just a floating cliff. Because of course everybody needs floating cliffs. Don't tempt me, Annie. That sounds like it's the sort of thing that might end up in a future build. It's the Caves and Floating Cliffs update. What? Let's see if we can... Where are we in time? Oh, no. Okay. It'll generally let you phrase it, but... Phrase it? Type it. Right. Let's get... Dangerous? No. Let's get to a Darkwing Ducks moment. Hide in the inn. And let us head to Pretty's mode and work out just what we've done over the course of 2.5 hours. And the answer is, we've built a cliff. Okay, that for 2.5 hours worth of work, that's a heck of a lot of cliff. I'm actually surprised I managed to get all of that completed in today. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm somewhat surprised at just how much that came together. The good news is that means that I can just throw dirt straight over the top behind it, and that I might not subject stream to having to watch me place the 45,000 blocks of stone, or sorry, dirt, that go over the top of this area, because that would just be unfair. What I might do is subject stream to working out the area around the entrance to the caldera next time that we do some caldera work, that is. But equally, I also need to spend a lot of time doing that tunnel. Ooh, hello, circular moon. Let's get rid of the darkness, because that's a lot of darkness. Hello, sun. Hello, sun. Are you winning? No. It's... yeah, that's a nice sunrise shot. Here, as the sun comes up over the edge of the caldera, we start to wonder just why a Scotsman has gone into a David Attenborough voice. Circular new moon, no less. Yes, the dimples need glow lichen and berries. I think you're very much right there, TGM. If only for the fact that it'll look awesome. But that'll be for a future pass when we come back and do a little bit... I'm saying this isn't going to be high def, but it's going to need a bit more detailing. However, I would like to say thank you to everyone. Here comes the sun. Nicely timed, Squishy. I'd like to say thank you to everyone for joining me today. It has definitely been second Sunday. As always, everybody who chats, watches, lurks, you're very much appreciated. And thank you to Squishy and Landstrad for updetailing. Excuse me while I smack my head and try and work out what I was doing. Thank you for re-upping your subscriptions. I hope I will be back. Wow, I am failing at wrap up today. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back working on the docks area, because, of course, landscaping is only for Mondays. And we've got some more of the docks to finish detailing. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a good evening. I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.